Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be going over products that I literally cannot live without, super duper hyped up, and these are the products that I think are actually worth the hype. I've tried so many products that people rave about and they just haven't been worth the hype. And we all know how disappointed we are when we see a bunch of people posting about a product and then we try it and it's just not as good as everybody makes it out to be. That's what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna jump right in because I have a ton of goodies for you. Let's start off with skincare. So we're gonna start off with a brand that is super duper hyped up and I always get so many questions about. So we are just gonna start with them. Summer Fridays. I feel like this is the best brand to start off with because it's super duper hyped up. The jet lag mask, the #1 product that people go crazy over and post like crazy about. Are these worth it? Obviously, since they're in my Should I Can't Live Without video. I love all 3 of these products so much. I'm so surprised I love them as much as I do because, you know, like I said, this is something that is super duper hyped up. The jet lag mask I actually use as my moisturizer every single day. When I first got it, I was using it more as like a nighttime mask where I just put it on really heavy and would go to sleep with it and I would wake up really, really hydrated. But I started using this as my everyday moisturizer and I'll never go back to another moisturizer. It's so good. My makeup just works so well with it. I don't become dry at all throughout the day, where I'm definitely more on the dry side. So a lot of moisturizers, I just tend to get dry as the day goes on. I just love this so much. This is such a good product. I probably will never be able to live without this. Okay, so then you have the overtime masks, and this is more of like a glowy, exfoliant, brightening mask. I don't remember exactly what's in here. I know it does have pumpkin in it. You can smell the pumpkin when you put it on. It smells so good, and this is definitely one of my favorite masks ever of all time. My skin just feels so good after I put it on. It looks so good. I tend to have really dull looking skin, and this really does wonders for me. Love this so much, and like I said, it just smells so amazing. So definitely recommend this. And then the last product from them, the lip balm, which I have been getting so many questions about. This is a newer product. They just launched this not too long ago, and it is honestly the best lip balm ever. Not even exaggerating. I've tried so many lip balms. I've tried so many that are super duper duper hyped up where I've just been super disappointed. I'm somebody who has really, really dry lips. I can just never find a lip balm that actually keeps me hydrated, and this literally keeps me hydrated all day long. It's so weird. I don't know how they did it, but this is so good. So if you are looking for a great lip balm, this is what you need, and I literally only use like the tiniest amount, like smaller than a Q-tip. You don't need a lot. So this is gonna last me a while. This very quickly became like a ride or die product. Also from Summer Fridays, I do have the Super Amino Gel. So this is a face cleanser. It's very good. I'm not like committed to a face cleanser ever. So I do switch up my like cleansing skincare a lot, but I do really like this. If you want just like a nice, refreshing, gentle cleanser, then this is for you. This is really nice with my Clarisonic as well, but I do really, really like this. So I had to throw this in there. Next product, and this is from Good Molecules. This is their Discoloration Correcting Serum. So I've been using a bunch of their discoloration stuff. I love the whole line. I love anything that they make related to discoloration or brightening, but this is definitely like one of my ride or die products. I just think it's so good. This has made such a difference with how my skin scars, and it's gotten rid of so many red spots and so many scars. It's just done wonders for my skin, and I honestly don't think I could live without it because it's so good. So I love, 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 love this. 10 out of 10. If you're somebody who has an uneven skin tone or you tend to scar a lot, this is amazing. So good. Ole Henriksen. So we have the Banana Bright Eye Cream, which I'm sure you guys have seen bloggers talk about. Really good eye cream. Helps brighten me before I put my makeup on. So I do really like the Banana Bright Eye Cream. So if you're looking for an eye cream that's brightening and that's just hydrating and feels good, This is definitely a great one. Next one is the Glow 2 OH Dark Spot Toner. This is really nice because it does help brighten, but it also kind of helps like fine lines and wrinkles, which I really like. I've noticed a big difference in this toner. You know, I've used a lot of toners where you don't see a difference really, and you're just kind of like, what is the point of a toner? Like, I feel like this is just an extra like unnecessary step. But this one's actually really, really good. I've loved their skincare for a really long time, so I was really excited to try this, and I've been loving it ever since. I'm sure you guys have also seen a bunch of bloggers post about this. Is the Go-To Face Hero, a powerful and protective face oil. Like I said, I'm really dry, so I like to use oils at night, and a lot of the times, a lot of the oils that I was using would just clog my pores. I could never use an oil consistently, which was really annoying. So I was nervous to try this, but I was really excited too, and I do really like this a lot. It feels so good on my skin, and it's not itchy, and it doesn't feel heavy. Definitely wake up the next day feeling like very hydrated, so that's why I love it. So now we're gonna go in and talk about self-tanners, because that's something I get a ton of questions about, and I am like a self-tanning freak. I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere. This is the Isle of Paradise medium self tanning drops. Really, really, really do love these so much. I love them so much more than I even thought I would. I don't use these on my body at all, but you can. It gives you such a natural tan. It doesn't look fake at all. It's super duper buildable. You can control how dark you want to be. So when you use this on your face, you mix this in with a moisturizer. I love to mix these two in together. I use this at night and I wake up super tan, and it's amazing. Body self tanner, this is probably my favorite, hands down. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know I talk about this all the time. I post about it all the time. I love it. So this is the Lux Unfiltered Hydrating Self Tanning Cream. This was actually created by a blogger. Her name's Sivan. I love her so much. When she launched this, I was like, I'm gonna love it. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna love it. There's no way she's gonna come out with a product that is not amazing. So it is amazing. The nicest natural tan ever. And what I love about it is that it's so buildable because it is a hydrating self-tanning cream. You can build it up however much you want. You could put it on every single day of the week. You would be super tan. Good for you. You could put it on once a week. Literally however you want to put it on, you can control it. Even if I'm naturally tan in the summer, I still will use it as my lotion, and I know that I'm getting a little extra tan. Definitely one of my ride or die products. For hair care, I have two products that I love so much. I have the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. Seriously worked wonders for my hair. I don't really have to try hard to make it nice and smooth, which is something I used to have to do because I do have very frizzy Lion King type hair. I tried the original one, but I love the one with keratin just because it makes my hair nice and shiny and smooth. The next one is the Way Finishing Cream. I love all of Way's products so much. Just really nice to keep your hair in place. If you're somebody that dyes their hair and tends to have like little flyaways popping up, smooth them down and they'll stay in place. I put this on anytime I leave the house, even if it's straight. It kind of just gives you like an extra something that you didn't even know that your hair was missing. Make it smell so nice and just keep it so nice and keep it in place. This is what you need. For my skin, I do love these little face razors. I get these off Amazon. I'll link them down below. I don't remember what they're called exactly. Shave off any little peach fuzzes, you know, anywhere. So these are great. A lot of people are like, you shave your face, doesn't it grow back 2 times more thick? No, not at all. This helps keep my skin super duper smooth, so I love these. So moving on to my ride or die beauty products, which is something that everybody always wants to know. These are definitely 2 of my ride or die foundations that I don't think I'll ever be able to live without. And even though I buy other foundations, I'll always want to have these 2 around all the time. The first foundation that I cannot live without, L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Freshware foundation. I've done a video on this. I've used this in my last couple videos. I post about this on my Instagram. It is so good. Honestly, this foundation makes me question why I ever spend over $20 on a foundation ever. It looks so good. It's so comparable to like so many high-end foundations I've ever used, and it makes you just question like everything in life. Why did I spend $65 on a foundation when I have this one that is amazing? Everybody needs this. The next foundation is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. Okay, so this took me such a long time to like. My mom loves them and I was just like, no, they don't look good on me. No, I don't like them. But they are honestly so freaking good. I loved the illumination one for a really, really long time and I hated the regular one. And now I love the regular one. I love them both. They are just so freaking good. They're so good at just making you look flawless without looking cakey. But I also love these both because they have SPF in it, and SPF is so freaking important to wear on your face every single day, even if you're outside for just a little bit, because the sun ages you. It just sucks the life out of you. It's gonna give you wrinkles, and we don't want that, so it's super important to wear an SPF, and it's nice when it's just built in for us, making our lives easier and making our skin youthful for life. My Ride or Die concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Tried so many different concealers. I switched them around a lot, but this one is so good. It just stays in place. It brightens you up. It just blends so nicely on your face. The Huda Beauty Pound Cake Loose Powder. This is so not like any other setting powder I've ever used. When you put it on, it just makes everything look so freaking flawless. This is my favorite bronzer. You guys know I love bronzer. Having a really good bronzer is so important. It's what's gonna bring color to your face and bring shape to your face. I just think it's so important to not only have a bronzer that like is a really nice color on your skin tone and looks really good and looks natural, but also blends really nicely. We all know that we've tried bronzers before that when we put them on, they're just blotchy and they're just not good. So this is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and this is the shade Caramel. I was using the original one for a really long time, and I recently switched over to the caramel one. I love this one so much better than the original. The color on this is just so like warm and nice and natural. Then we have the Fenty Beauty Cream Blushes. This is the shade Petal Poppin'. They really did such a good job with their cream blushes and their cream bronzers, but I love the blush. The texture and the way that it just blends into your foundation is just so yummy and amazing, and I love this. When I was ordering the blush, this brush popped up. Do I really need a brush? You know, like brushes are expensive. I usually really don't buy brushes. Whatever brushes I have, it's fine. But people online were like raving about this, so I was like, let me just try it. And I do love it so much. It doesn't compare to any of my other brushes. I love the way that these two just work together. It's just like magic. It just fits on your cheekbones so nicely. This is the Fenty Beauty brush. I am loving the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This one I feel like really just keeps everything in place. Sometimes I even like to put this on after I do each step pretty much. Like foundation, do a quick little mist of this. Bronzer, blush, do a quick little mist. And then once I'm all done with everything, do a final mist. My makeup just stays in place so nicely. So I'll show you guys. So it just goes on like such a nice mist. It's so great. It smells so good. The It Cosmetics Pillow Lips lipstick. This is in the shade Vision, and it's the cream one. They have cream and matte. I love the cream one. I love the color. It's so natural. It looks so good. Just gives me a little extra something that I didn't even know that I needed. It lasts really, really nice too. It doesn't start like fading away. Even if you're eating or drinking, it stays where you put it. We have the Kkw Beauty Products. These, I feel like people didn't want to try because they were like, oh, it's just like another Kardashian product. No, I've tried the Kylie stuff. I'm not going to try the Kim stuff. Okay. I'm telling you guys, these products are so good. Like, Kim Kardashian's not gonna come out with a crappy product because think about all of the shit she would get if it sucked. So this is the lipstick. This is the shade Nude 1. Lip liner in Nude 1 as well. This is so good. This is so good to overline your lips. It's just like the perfect color. So many shades in both of these, so there's definitely a shade for you. And the product is just good. It's creamy. It's nice. She did a great job on these. Last but not least, we have body cream. This is the, God, I'm like dropping everything today. Sol de Janeiro body cream. We've all seen these at Sephora. This is the Coco Cabana cream. I like both of the creams. I like the yellow one and this one. This one is like so coconutty and tropical and nice. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would never share anything with you guys that I didn't love so freaking much. It's just like I have some solid items. Let me share them with you guys. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you did not like this video for some crazy reason, then whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you next time.